for the second and fourth respondent, which I believe was filed and uploaded on case line not so long ago, my lady.
When I looked this morning, it wasn't there.
It must have been when the court had already started, but so at this stage we are unaware whether what's the applicant's attitude to it. Do they want to proceed the matter, or they want to consider it first before we can proceed?
Can I just ask you the gist?
My lady, the gist of the opposition is this: is firstly that the miners, the illegal miners are not trapped, and what has happened, what the police have done, they've been confiscating items like alcohol, explosives, firearms, and that they wanted to take down. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that there's an alternative that has been made by the department, in the sense in that they spoke to one of the miners nearby, and Margaret Craft has been utilized for miners to come out, and about more than 500 miners have been able to exit there. Those who do not want to get out there is simply because they want to evade arrest. So that's the only reason that they are there. It's not that they are unable. But on top of that, my lady, the department has went further to engage the mine rescue services to ensure that even at Stilfontein mine shaft, those who are alleged to say they are trapped in there, they can be able to be pulled out via a cage. But the bottom line is those who want to get out, this is a Minecraft, there's a Margaret mine shaft which is nearby, and majority of more than 500 of them have been able to get out. Those who don't want to get out is simply because they are avoiding arrest. But another thing, my lady, is this, is that the responsibility in terms of the legislation to engage emergency services in this respect is on the mine owner. The mine owner is not before the court, has not been cited by the applicants. The applicants have dragged the department to this court. And my lady, also what we were told on Saturday is that, well, the police have been blocking food and these people are not able to get. That is completely untrue. It's completely untrue because the police on site, they've been permitting limited supply of water and water and food. What has not been permitted is bulk, it's blankets, it's firearms, it's explosives, it's alcohol. Those are the items that have not been permitted to go down, to be lowered down to the mine. But in addition to that, as we say, that they are able to get out, there's a Margaret mine shaft, which more than 500 of them have been able to use it. In fact, to date, we have 1,187 miners who were able to get out. So if the illegal miners were unable to get out, how did these ones manage to get out? So it's completely untrue that the police had went there to trap, and it's completely untrue that the right to dignity, life, and is not being respected in this manner. Those allegations, they cannot be supported. But in addition to this, my ladies, what the applicants want? They want an interim interdict. But the requirements of an interdict have not been alleged.
Okay, sorry, Ms. Lukele, I don't want you to argue the whole matter right now because Ms. Omar and I both need to read your answering affidavit. I just wanted broad strokes of what the opposition is.
My lady, I think maybe in essence I'll end, but the essence of it is that the order that was granted on Saturday, obviously we had not consulted, but having consulted with our client, the situation now is different. We now are aware that the miners are able to get out. The miners are not trapped. There's an alternative exit that has been made available. They are able to utilize it. Those who don't want to utilize it is simply because they are avoiding arrest and they are they are heavily armed, those who are down there. So it's not easy just to say, well, those people can. And also, the other part before maybe I know the court's going to read the papers, is that the court had said non-emergency service personnel can go down there. The difficulty with the Stilfontein mine shaft is because in the manner in which it's shaped, my lady, it's 2 kilometers deep. So emergency personnel are not equipped to go down there without the assistance of the technician, of the expert. So as it is now, the risk assessment analysis has been conducted to determine how it can be, how the team, the protons, can go down there to rescue those who are alleged to to be trapped, although we know that they are not trapped, but they are simply avoiding arrest, and this court cannot assist them to avoid arrest.
Ms. Omar, I'm assuming you will want to file a reply?
Before we get to the reply, my instructions are that this is obviously a stratagem by the state to come at the very last minute with answering affidavit, and it appears from what my learned friend is arguing, copious answering affidavits that the applicant has not had a chance to look at.
No, it's 24 pages. It's not copious.
My lady, in view of what has been conveyed to the court, at this stage, and the court indicated and accepted on Saturday when we met, that this really is a situation of life and death. People are dying underground. And it's not correct, as my learned friend has said, that it's simply so simple for the miners to just walk in and out. My lady, seeing as my learned friend has put matter before the court, my lawyers tried to access the community of Stilfontein yesterday.
I hear you. I haven't read this affidavit as I interrupted Mr. Kipling. All I want to know is whether you want to file a reply.
My lady, in view of what was conveyed by the state already to my lady, we ask that we want to consider the answering affidavits and provide a reply, but an order be made in the interim nonetheless for emergency relief to be given to the people underground.
Anything of the sort, I've given an order. That order can remain in place, Ms. Omar, but I am not making any further orders until the papers have been filed and either I or another court in due course has considered this application in its totality. I will not be making any other orders against any of the minister's side.
Thank you, my lady. My lady, I appear in this matter together with Mr. Omar, who would like to address the court on certain aspects that he has concern about in respect of these affidavits.
My only question right now is whether you want to file a reply yet.
We do, my lady.
All right. Then how long do you need to file a reply?
My lady, may I just concur with with Mr. Omar?
You're selling before 2 o'clock. I'm selling for 2. Before 2 o'clock, I'll do it.
According to Mr. Omar, he'll have it done before 2, my lady.
I will send this matter down Thursday morning at 10.
Yes, cool, please.
May it
Thank you,
please,
my
my
lady.
lady.